the BMW M3 is one of, if not the best sports sedan money can buy. It's great all round. They have a great suspension setup, a really well balanced motor and a great chassis. This means you have a 4-door car that can be practical while being fast in the straight line and in the corners. Now the stock S55 makes around 430 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque. This propelled the car from 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds and gives it a 12-second quarter-mile. Not bad. But you see, BMW like building strong motors that can handle way more power than they are given stock. So the S55 comes stock with a completely forged bottom end and forged aluminium pistons and rings. The block is also closed deck, which basically means this motor can handle a lot more power than the stock 430 horsepower. In fact, the S55 is one of the best modern straight 6 engines money can buy, and you will see why today. This is the fastest S55 powered M3, as well as the most powerful S55 M3 in the world. But how did Arcade Tunes achieve this? So if you don't know Arcade Tunes, they built some fast BMWs, and this M3 is a great example of this. So the stock twin turbo setup has been thrown out, and it's been replaced by a 7275 precision turbo. The car also has Datsun Pro Max upgraded clutches, a Arcade built S55 motor, South Bay 1200cc injectors, custom BC racing coilovers, custom Arcade Tunes fuel system, DSS axle and drive shafts, and lastly an Arcade Tunes small brake kit to make space for the bigger tire. So how much power do you think this big single turbo S55 makes? Well, 1213 horsepower to the rear wheels. That's a lot. Remember, it's a straight 6 with no insane mods. It has stock cams and no nitros, making 1200 plus horsepower. And it competes in a very strict class. So in this class, there are no nitros, only shelf meth injection kits. Car must have DOT approved tires, minimum rim size is 17 inch, and it has to have a full interior. In other words, this car can be a lot faster, but in order to fall within this class, he had to keep it, well, technically street legal. But how fast do you think this M3 went down the quarter with all of these rules?
Yo, it's rolling. Yes! Let's go!
Well, Arcade Tunes did a 9.1 second quarter mile at 158 miles per hour in a full interior M3. I mean, theoretically, he can just go do some grocery shopping straight after running low 9s. That's insane. And before we end off this video, let me blow your mind. The car did 60 to 130 in 3.8 seconds. Imagine how that must feel. This thing is awesome, and it makes me want the S55 even more. I have an N54 now, and I love it, but I think the S55 is just another animal. One day, there will be a S55 in my garage. But what do you guys think of this car? Do you like it? I don't. I don't like it. I love it. I think it's amazing. But if you enjoyed this style of video, I've got more videos just like this. I've got a video on the fastest N54, the fastest B58. I've got a bunch of videos like just on insane builds. I've got videos on newer cars. I've got a lot of stuff. So go through it. There must be something you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers.